Am I too dark?
Hello, everyone. Welcome. I am here today with Donna Kramer, and Donna is a published author. She has published several books, but her most recent book is a fiction novel, Paul is Missing. Um, and would you say that's a mystery?
It's a mystery, and it's there. It is. It's a mystery, and it's a family drama, and it's a very hopeful novel. It's about hope and
Nice.
recovering from grief would be another thing that
Ah,
you could definitely say about it.
great. Well, Donna has taken ink and inspiration. You were my very first cohort of
I
folks.
was.
Um, and I just asked her to be here today to give a little testimonial to the course and to share with everyone that it was through that course that you got Paul is Missing published. I know you had pretty much written the whole thing previously, like years ago, right? Tell us a little bit
Correct.
about that.
Okay, sure. Um, I started writing on Paul is Missing over 20 years ago. I was
Wow.
teaching at the time, so I would just kind of work, on a chapter here or there, a few pages here or there. It was hard to really get a lot done, but I just chipped away at it over time. But yes, I started writing it, and then after I retired from teaching, I kind of tried to put the finishing like touches on it, and then I kind of had the whole story from A to Z, start to finish. But I was kind of stuck there until
Mhm.
I took ink and inspiration. So,
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I tell folks. The class is for any level. Like, you had already written something but didn't know what to do with it. Other folks want to write something and don't know where to start it. So it's really for all levels. And I also had someone in my cohort that actually had published her first book, but had gone through a traditional publisher, and so now she wanted to publish on her own. So it's really there for any level that anyone's at. Um, Donna, what would you say was like your favorite part of taking the course?
well, I absolutely loved the course and I got so much out of it. The best part is probably as you meet a community of writers. You
Mm,
get to talk to other people, and as Amy just said, different people are in different stages or levels. Some are just starting, some only have a few words, some have more words, some are published. But you get to talk to like a variety of people. And the encouragement of all those people, one of the best parts of the course is you get a lot of information like from Amy, but we also did a lot of question and answers, or when like
yeah,
a
round
robin
robins.
type thing
Hmm.
where we were in small groups and we would talk to other writers, and that encouragement was like just crucial, and to get other opinions from other people, a variety of people about different things about your writing was really great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I know in one of our classes, I think it was in your cohort, she had no, it wasn't even traditional. I think she did hybrid publishing, and
Mhm.
they charged her like tens of thousands of dollars. And she kind of felt like she got scammed. And so like you guys were able to learn from her situation, her unfortunate situation, right? Um, but it's like one of the best parts. And I know I even learn stuff every time I teach it from the folks in the class as well when we do those round robins. So, yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed those.
So that was one of the best parts. I really did enjoy that very
Hmm.
much.
Hmm. Yeah. And I remember in class one time you commenting on how, like, there's just so much information. Like, I throw a lot of information at you guys. And that's, why they're also recorded so that you can always go back to them. You guys also get the slide deck in a PDF and all that as well. Um, but how did you feel about the content of and the quality of the information given to you guys?
The quality was absolutely exemplary. Yes, there was
Mm,
definitely a ton of information. The slides were very, very helpful because it really helped you if you wanted to take notes. The replays, absolutely critical because sometimes if there was so much information, you could go back and you could look at the things, wait a minute, I need to, you know, and I don't quite have that in my head. I need to like get that in my head again. The replays were really good because you could look back and see what you needed to review. If you miss a class, it's there. So,
mhm,
I've taken courses where like you're supposed to be there. If you miss a class, you miss information. With the replays, you never miss any information, which is really good, whether you're there or whether you had a prior commitment and couldn't make the class that
mhm.
night. So,
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the reality. 12 classes is a lot, and there's going to be a few that you probably won't be able to make. And so that's just kind of life, right? And so that's why I do make sure that everything's recorded so that you have access to that as well. So, yeah, thank you for bringing up that point as well. So, Donna, is there anything else you have to say? You said some very lovely things. I appreciate you being here and sharing with everyone your testimonial. But is there any final thoughts, words of wisdom you have for anyone watching that's thinking of taking the course?
well, I do want to say that the encouragement of you, Amy, and the group got my book out there. And without you or the group, I don't think that my book would have been out there. And of course,
Hmm.
I also was able to come in contact with my publisher, which is a hybrid publisher, because of you. You made the connection
Mm-hmm.
between us. And now I have the two children's books, working on a third, and my first novel, working on a second. And
Wow.
I don't think any of that would have happened if, you hadn't been there to like facilitate and to move it along. So that was just like crucial for me. And the best thing about the course, it was just a good mix of information and interaction with others. So you really can't go wrong because you're kind of getting the best of both words. It's just both worlds. It's not an information dump. It's not just, here's all the
Right.
things you need to know that you don't know. It's like the interaction is just like so crucial as well as the information.
Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, and the groups have just been. I've done two cohorts now, and um, they're just very special, and the people who are meant to be there are there, and it's very exciting to watch you guys because you were not the only one. There's several of you now who have published their books, and it's very, very exciting to watch that happen. And it's also, I've said this in class, like it's kind of addicting once you get one published. You're like, oh, I know what I'm doing now. And it's kind of addicting because I think like we all have like 20 book ideas in our heads. So, yeah. All right. Well, Donna, thank you so much for being here and sharing. I think she has frozen. But oh, nope, you're still there.
Oh, I'm
Sorry.
back.
You were just very still. So thank you, Donna, and thank you, everyone. And if you are on the fence, if you have any questions, please reply to this email. Let me know what your questions are regarding the course. And I hope to see you in the next Ink and Inspiration. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you.